We are now just about 3.5 weeks away from Election Day in British Columbia, and a new controversy appears to be shaping the campaign. BC Conservative leader John Rustad is facing questions about his stance on the COVID-19 vaccine. The NDP released video showing Rustad saying he regrets getting his shot. Marianne has the details, first of all, on where this video came from. What was the source?
Well, this is video that was shared by the NDP on day 3 of campaigning, because campaigning for the provincial election campaign in full swing. But this is an edited excerpt from a much longer video initially posted by the BC Public Service Employees for Freedom. That is a group mostly made up of public service employees in that province who are both vaccinated and unvaccinated, but who oppose those COVID-19 vaccine mandates that were in place over the past few years. And in this video, you hear BC's Conservative leader John Rustad talking about his conversations with the provincial health officer in that province, but also that he regrets getting the shot.
The so-called vaccine, the COVID mRNA shots. When I talked to Bonnie Henry about it, I started to realize that it wasn't so much about trying to get herd immunity or trying to stop the spread, but it was more around shaping opinion and control on the population.
Again, that is an edited excerpt from a much longer video taken from an online meeting back on June 18th of this year, but posted this past July. Now, BC's NDP leader, David Eby, said that he does not agree with what he's heard in this video, saying that Rustad is promoting that vaccines don't work. Here's more on that.
I want British Columbians to know this information because it's important. British Columbians have a choice in this election between, on the one hand, a government that's committed, has a plan that's working to connect every British Columbian to a family doctor. And on the other hand, John Rustad, whose health policy is driven by conspiracy theories from the internet.
Meanwhile, it was just this past July when the governing NDP eventually lifted those mandates in place for those healthcare workers in the province.
Now that the NDP has brought this to the public, made it part of the campaign, what is John Rustad now saying?
Well, he did have a lot of questions about this. Several reporters asked him multiple times to react to this video shared by the NDP. He mostly dodged that question, but this was his answer to the question about whether he believes in vaccine science.
So, look, clearly, in my opinion, what needs to be done in this province is we need to make sure that our healthcare system is good, that it's available. One of the things that bother me the most about Dr. Bonnie Henry is the fact that she would not let our unvaccinated nurses and doctors back into the system. I think that was a horrendous problem.
He then brought his messaging back to his message for the campaign, specifically the issues of affordability that he says is important for voters in that province. And of course, we're going to hear more about what is on their messages for the campaign, because we are getting closer to Election Day there in BC, October 19th.
3.5 weeks and counting. Marianne, thank you very much.